Then it dawned on me. I was born a Muslim. My real name is Suleiman. My father was a chief imam. From there, I joined Fela. And I started worshiping Shango, Yemoja, Ogun, Shopona with Fela in shrine. Now, many times people have tried to preach to me. I don't listen. In fact, I started smoking weed with the pages of the Bible in my hotel room in Belgium. You know? But that day, I asked myself, and I've done a lot of, when you talk about jazz, I mean, you can't live there and not do jazz now. You know what I'm saying? And based on some of the things, I needed a lot of initiations have happened, you know? So I just said to myself, you have tried everything now. The only thing you don't want to try is this Jesus they are saying. Then I asked myself, how do they even pray to this Jesus? I don't even know. So I said, I know what I'll do. I took off my clothes and I just said, you, this Jesus, if it is true that you can save, if you can deliver me from drug addiction, I will serve you all the days of my life. I didn't know what happened. This was around 12, after 12:30 early in the morning, midnight morning. When I opened my eyes later, it was 8:30 the next day, a.m. And I was on the floor. And I stood up like, what happened? Because as at that stage, I've done drugs for like 14 years. Between 7 p.m. and 12 midnight, if I've not smoked close to 25,000 naira, I'm talking 1994, I can't sleep. Okay. But this particular night, I've not taken anything. The first seat I want to take, I felt that pain and I vomited. So I was shocked that I slept from 12:30 to 8:30. So as I sat on the bed, was sitting there, I just heard a voice say, you think you can stop this thing?
The same voice.
I said, okay, let me see. I called for breakfast. They served me breakfast. I ate. The normal stomach churning me didn't come. I wasn't feeling any pain in my joints. I was not sweating. I was not feeling heat. I said, what is happening? Then the first thing I thought of was, okay, let me go to that place I bought this drug yesterday. And I walked down. As I was walking down to the place, I was now seeing junkies. And that was the first time I saw what a junkie looked like. All the time I was smoking, I didn't see anything wrong. When I saw the first girl, I saw another guy. Tears just came out from my eyes. I said, what? Are these the people you hang out with? Of course, I went straight. I entered the bunk. A guy was smoking, laced weed. And he said, Keji, wagburo. I just laughed. I said, you see that thing you are smoking? Till I would die. I can't taste it. The guy started laughing. He said, you that came here yesterday night? So he ran into the bunk and called others. They now came. So this one will say, I give you 2 days. I give you 1 week. I give you 1 month. I give you 7 months.
They were very generous. Did they give you 1 month?
Yes. I was looking at them. So I was just telling them. So one of them said, what happened? I said, I don't know what happened. But yesterday night, that I just said, Jesus, blah, blah. They laughed. They said, go sit down. Wait till you know. You they go church, blah, blah. And I walked out. That was 32 years ago.
And you never looked back?
Till now.
Wow.
And from that day to today, every Thursday, I'm in drug community. I'm supposed to be in the drug community today. It's because of this interview I came. And this should be the second time in 32 years that I've not gone to that place on a Thursday. The first time was when I had to record. And I told my producer that, look, this thing you are making me do is like breaking a covenant. So I see drugs every day.
Yeah, but I mean, you're here and you're reaching out to people as well.
Of course.